Okay. Well,
You want joy?
brother kind of ruined it because he wanted by and yelled something. So, all right, there's Funkle. He always has the ray gun, which is right there. There's George. He pretty much just has that expression the whole time. There's his long ray, and there's Cortana. Oh. I don't know. I might have to change her name because kind of stealing the name. There's Piddle. I kind of changed his features when I drew him in the comic, but yeah. He always has a Glock. So, right. And this is Grandpa. And his cane turns into a sword. Well, not turns into it, but it's a secret sword. Alright, here's the Yahtzees. There's the evil dude. And he has tentacles for his legs, and then there's an evil militia. That's what they look like. They're not really evil militia. I mean, they don't look like militia, but they are. Trust me. And this is a loot. Well, I kind of named it the loot. Kind of came from Brute from Halo, but yeah. And then here's the scientist. It's just pretty much like the brain and the head. David, you probably think that's funny, so. Alright, I'm playing Mortal Kombat right now, but yeah, Xbox. I'm talking to my friend David. So, yeah. So here's the ray gun. Oh yeah, we're in the weapons now. Here's a ray gun, and then here's the long ray, the revised season. I know I'm talking on the phone, or my iPod, so you know what I'm talking about. There's a Glock, and a distraction grenade, which is a grenade that you throw and it changes colors and it distracts them while they throws this thing, which is a freeze bomb, and it freezes them. It's just an ice cube with a fuse sticking out. It's pretty funny. And here's a plasma turret. I could have did better on that, but yeah. There's the Thunder of God. It's kind of like the target locator from Halo, but it shoots a electrical a lightning bolt. And I still haven't named this thing, but it's kind of like a sniper rifle with a beam on the end of it thing. Yeah. Planets, okay. I was gonna do a moon, which is just a butt, but my mom said you won't be able to put that in a comic book if you're So, alright, here's a moon for the planet Millimax with mountain. It has a giant mountain on it. And there's the other planet, or the other moon, which is a dog face for no reason. It barks and sends out a sound wave to defend the planet. There's the evil planet. Notice how it has an evil face on it. And it has a mountain on the side. Oh, I forgot to add something. Poop. Usually right there's a giant volcano sticking out of the side, so yeah, so just imagine there being a volcano on that side. So, and there's the moon, which is just a regular moon. Here's planet Fertile, which is the planet that has creatures on it, and it's all fertile, and the dumb creatures that don't talk, and they also. Here's the sun, which is always complaining. See how he's tired. He has his coffee mug, and it says "I hate Mondays" on it. I don't know if you can see that. And he says, didn't I ask for iced, because it's kind of warm now because he's a sun, and he's 20,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Right. There's creatures of planet Fertile. This thing with arms coming out of its wiener. I don't know. And it has one eye with sharp teeth, and that's the size of a regular alien. That's how big it is compared to it. And here's I don't know what this is, what it's called, but it has hands as its feet. And it doesn't have feet. It only has two hands that he uses his feet for. And that's what a regular sized alien would look like compared to it. Alright, and then there's this bee-looking thing. And I don't know what it's called. I guess you can call it a giant bee or something. I don't know. And it's the size of a regular alien. Then it evolves. Well, it transforms. Kind of gets mad and it turns into this big, huge thing. And that's what how big a regular alien would look like. And that's what it would look like. There's spikes on the back. And this thing walks really slow, and has short arms, so it's not really that dangerous. But if it gets a hold of you, because if he's like sneaks on you and like eats you, then you're dead because his teeth are like really sharp, as you can see. So that's what a regular sized human would look like. Notice how it says. I mean alien. Okay, that's what it looks like. And then there's this giant worm thing that's friendly. It's kind of like a long neck dinosaur thing. And notice how small an irregular alien is compared to it. It's really tiny. Right there. Compared to that. Really tiny. And that's it. I already got my comic going so far. Got the cover for it. It's called Oozhaboober. And then Volume 1. The attack of the Yahtzees, which is the enemy army, and there's Planet Fertile in the background with a carrier ship. Yeah, my friend here has a good point. The Yahtzees are supposed to be like an alien version of the Nazis. There's the sun. He's like, what the heck is that? And he's looking at the words. There's Schnozzle, which is the planet that's really nosy. And there's the evil guy in the background. He's about to cry because he lost. In the first one. And then here's Funkle, which is like the main character. He's like right on the front and big. There's my new version of Piddle, which is really small and he has like a giant eye. There's a carrier ship in the background. Then there's this thing with like the hands as its feet. It's like the one eye, and yeah, we were talking about it, and it's kind of mad right now. And in the background you can see George. He's just waving to this militia, which is pointing a ray gun at him. He's just like has going, and he has the same facial expression. He's not really looking at him. He's just like, yeah, whatever. And then got this guy, which is I have no clue. And he like a bean thing that he has a butt chin, just to let you know, and he has really sharp teeth, and he has his antennas come out for eyes. This is the loot actually, and it has long arms like that. And it's by Max Chocolate. And there's a crew or a Zinger up here, which is one of the ships that I made, and it kind of looks like a Banshee, and from Halo. Alright, the first page. Here's the first page of it. Alright, I'm not going to let you read it, but, like, because you don't want to ruin it. There's the galaxy from a far view. There's the good planet, Millimax, and then there's a bunch of stars all over the place because they're in the middle of space. There's the evil planet. There's Yahtzee and the Yahtzee leader. And there's the evil militia, and then you see all the crowd in the background, which is all the army people. And the first thing you see George walking behind Funkle, and Funkle apparently is skipping across. Yeah, he actually is pretty chubby, and he's skipping because he's pretty happy right now. And George says, "Could you stop skipping? Because it isn't manly." Let me get the other page. So George says, "Could you stop skipping? Because it's not manly." And then in this part, you see Funkle, which I kind of messed up. You can see the erase mark right there, and he's saying skipping is in fact is manly because and then he says skipping is in fact manly. Just a lot of guys don't do it. And then you see George, which is like the same facial expression as all of them, saying whatever. And they keep walking. He's like, "Where are we?" And then George asks, "Where are we going?" And then you see Funkle, which says, "To the Museum of Learning." And then you see George say, "Can this day get any worse?" And then